Well, thank you so much for the introduction. Just a short question. Of those of you who arrived by car today, how many had problems with either traffic jams or finding parking spots? Well, okay, not many. Then lucky you, because I can tell you it's really a big problem in Munich. My name is Florian, and I will show you how Blickfeld helped to solve these problems and breaks the walls of 3D sensing for the mass market. For autonomous cars to become reality, they need to see and understand their environment. And since they don't have eyes, they need a sensor instead. And one sensor technology has proven to be essential. It's called LiDAR, an acronym for light detection and ranging. And this is how it works. The laser fires 1,000,000 times per second laser pulses. Once they hit an object, they're reflected and detected again by the sensor. And from this time difference, the exact distance to each object can be calculated. By this, a so-called three-dimensional point cloud is created, which you can see here on the right. And this is an exact three-dimensional representation of the environment. So what's the challenge? You may have seen this before. This is a car from Waymo, from Google's self-driving program. And the very big thing here on the top, this is a LiDAR. And that you can see it so prominently is actually the problem. Because today's LiDAR, they're too big, too heavy, not robust, and way too expensive. So high-end models cost $80,000 and more. And this is a big problem, as experts agree that the cars of the future, they don't need just one, but they need several of these LiDAR sensors. And this is where Blickfeld comes into play. We reinvented the core element of the LiDAR, the so-called beam deflection unit. The beam deflection unit is actually the thing that deflects your laser beam throughout the scene. And we built this beam deflection unit completely out of silicon, the stuff that computer chips are made of, and that allows for precision and scalability in the production process. What you see here, I actually brought it with you. This is the Cube. It's our first product. It's small, it's powerful, it's robust, and it's affordable. It's 50 times lighter, it's 50 times smaller, and at the same time being powerful, it's very affordable. So we cut the cost by a factor of 100. So eventually, when produced in masses, it costs only a few $100s. With this revolutionary technology, we can break down the walls of various industries. For example, in the mobility and automotive sector, we can create detailed three-dimensional maps, allowing cars and machines to safely navigate. Another application is smart city. Mounted for example, light poles or traffic lights, we can detect free parking spaces and traffic flows, and thus add intelligence to the infrastructure of a city. Another application is the industry and precision farming. Here we can detect and track goods, and thus help to optimize the supply chain. And we can also use it for different volume measurements. For example, if you think of bulk cargo. And thinking of security, with our LiDAR technology, we can track and count people even in crowds and detect suspicious behavior. At the same time, not violating data privacy, because we cannot recognize the faces with a LiDAR system. With our LiDAR technology, we lift LiDAR beyond autonomous driving and make it accessible to the mass market. So the next time you come here, no more problems with traffic jams or finding parking spots. Thank you.